Welcome back once again, and today we are going to study chapter 20, Farmers and Farming. So basically we are going to cover the question answer of this chapter in this video. Okay, the main occupation of Indians is, so main occupation जो हमारा है वो है farming. Which of these is required for a good yield? So good seeds, fertilizers, enough water. Which of these can have a bad effect on the soil? So pesticides have bad effects on the soils. Which of these they are rich farmers? So commercial farmers are rich farmers. Okay, now differentiate between the following. So let's solve this. Differentiate between the following. So the first is tenant farmer and commercial farmer. So let's talk about tenant farmer. They do not have their own land. इनके पास अपनी ज़मीन नहीं होती है खेती के लिए. लेकिन जो commercial farmer होते हैं इनके पास large farms होते हैं. ठीक है, they are poor. जो tenant होते हैं वो poor होते हैं और किसी और की ज़मीन में काम करते हैं या फिर land को rent पे लेके काम करते हैं. लेकिन ये जो होते हैं बहुत ही rich होते हैं, employ a large number of workers. बहुत सारे workers को ये अपनी खेत में काम करने के लिए लगाते हैं और एक लार्ज स्केल पर वो अनाज का उत्पादन करते हैं और प्रॉफिट कमाते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया डिफरेंस. दूसरा है मैन्योर और फर्टिलाइजर्स क्या होते हैं. तो जो मैन्योर होता है इट्स अ नेचुरल एंड ऑर्गेनिक इन नेचर. इट्स अ मैनमेड केमिकल और इनऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंस होता है. ये जो है फील्ड में तैयार किया जाता है और ये फैक्ट्रीज में तैयार किया जाता है. ये बिगेस्ट डिफरेंस हो जाता है मैन्योर और फर्टिलाइजर्स में. ओके, नाउ इट एड्स ह्यूमस टू सॉइल. सो मैन्योर क्या करता है, सॉइल में ह्यूमस को मतलब इंक्रीज़ करता है. और ये क्या करता है, स्पेसिफिक कोई विशेष जो है न्यूट्रिएंट्स को मिट्टी में ऐड करता है, जैसे कि नाइट्रोजन, फॉस्फोरस एंड पोटेशियम. ओके, give reasons for the following. So the question number 1 is, life is tough for subsistence and tenant farmers. So the answer is, so the first option is it is so because they have very small farms and do not have their own land. They use traditional methods of agriculture that give them less income. Now next question, too much uses of chemicals is not good for the crops and soil. So too much chemicals pollutes the soil and destroys its fertility. It also affects the quality of crops. Now question number 3 is, we can get seasonal fruits and vegetables throughout the year. So it is so because such fruits are processed or stored under cold storage. That's why we are getting seasonal fruits and vegetables throughout the year. Modern food habits are not good for health. So modern good food habits include junk foods. Consumption of such foods affects our health and makes us to suffer from obesity and other health related problems. Answer the following question. What changes took place in early man's life when he became a farmer? So the answer is, so early humans were hunters and food gatherers. They hunted animals and collected and ate plants that were found locally. ठीक है, once they understood that seeds could be used to grow crops, they underwent a great change. They learned to sow seeds. Their life, okay, their life underwent a great change. They learned to sow seeds, water them and wait for them to ripen. Okay, now this was how farming began. They settled down at one place and learned to live in groups. They domesticated animals for household use and farming. In this way, agriculture began, which means growing crops and breeding animals. Okay, now question number 2 is, why do farmers plow the soil? So the answer is, now we'll solve the question answer. So the question number 1 was, what changes took place in early man's life when he became a farmer? So early humans were hunters and food gatherers. They hunted animals, collected and ate plants that were found locally. Once they understood that seeds could be used, wait, could be used to grow crops, their life underwent a great change. They learned to sow seeds, water them, and wait for them to ripen. Okay, now this was how farming began. They settled down at one place and learned to live in a groups. They domesticated animals for household use and farming. In this way, agriculture began, which means growing crops and breeding animals. Now question number 2, about why do farmers plow the soil. So plowing makes the soil airy, उसको हवादार बनाता है, उसके वाटर होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी को इम्प्रूव करता है, अपरूट्स द वीड्स, और जो वीड्स होते हैं उनको अपरूट करता है, एंड मिक्स, और जो नीचे के फर्टाइल टॉप होते हैं, टॉप सॉइल होते हैं, वो ऊपर के साथ मिक्सड हो जाते हैं, ठीक है, विद द लोअर लेयर्स, जो नीचे की लेयर्स होते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज how are crops protected from weeds and pests? So by applying weedicides and spraying pesticides on the soil. Now question number 4 is, why are mixed farmers at the lowest risk? It is because they raise both crops and livestock. So loss from one product can be covered by profits from another product. Now the next is, what are the harmful effects of modern methods of farming? So harmful effects of modern methods of farming are: tractors plow the soil unevenly and loosen the soil. Fertile soil gets eroded by the wind. The earth's limited groundwater resources are being overused due to tube wells. It is making the land dry and arid. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides are very harmful to our health in the long run. The unchecked uses of modern methods have decreased the richness of our natural resources. Now complete the following charts. अब आपको बताना है कि कितने तरह के फार्मर्स होते हैं. तो इसमें 4 तरह के होते हैं. पहला होता है सबसिस्टेंस फार्मर, देन कॉमर्शियल फार्मर, देन टेनेंट फार्मर, एंड द लास्ट इज मिक्स्ड फार्मर. ठीक है. नाउ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपको जो बताना है इसमें है मशीन्स नीडेड फॉर फार्मिंग. सो दीज मशीन्स वी नीड फॉर फार्मिंग. द फर्स्ट इज ट्रैक्टर. ठीक है, तो हमें सबसे पहले एक ट्रैक्टर की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. आफ्टर ट्रैक्टर वी नीड हार्वेस्टर एंड देन लेवलर, सीड ड्रिल, थ्रेशर एंड पावर हारो. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज़, जो कि एक फनपीडिया है, इसमें आपको स्टेजेस बताने हैं फ्लो चार्ट के थ्रू. तो सबसे पहले हम फील्ड को प्लो करते हैं, देन सीड्स को सो करते हैं, देन विडिंग प्रोसेस होता है, देन उसमें हम मैन्योर और फर्टिलाइज़र्स को ऐड करते हैं, देन क्रॉप्स को प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं, देन इरिगेशन होती है, हार्वेस्टिंग होती है, एंड देन थ्रेशिंग और विनोइंग होती है, और फिर फूड को स्टोर किया जाता है. So I guess this chapter is clear to all of you. So thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone.